Well, hi, I'm Brian Bersano, and this is my wife, Carrie, and we've been members of the church for a little over a year. And the church family has been a great experience for our family, and it's really been nice to see our kids grow and develop in their church, and look forward to coming to youth on Wednesdays and coming to youth on Sundays. They're friends. They've formed a really great bond with the group of kids that they go to church and Sunday school with, and all of the trips that they've taken and the times that they've got to spend together and their times of growing closer to Christ. It has been a blessing for our family and something that they look forward to on a weekly basis. For our family, we feel like the church growth is stemmed in the youth and the young families of the church, and we feel that this church has a very, very strong youth program and a great youth director that can bring the youth program and the growth to our church through the youth.
Different ways that I see God working in this church are a lot of the small things that happen. For instance, there was a Sunday school class that dissolved to be able to help provide teachers for the children's class. Or the music director who takes his time to glue cotton balls to a pillowcase for the children's choir Christmas program. To a couple who work in Dallas during the week. They host our youth, whenever we have a opportunity to go to the Metroplex during the summer. And then on the weekends when they're here, they teach Sunday school. The people that come to our kids' sporting events who don't have children even participating in sports, but they're there to support our children who are there. And then, of course, the pumpkin patch is just really wonderful and fun to watch 3 generations of folks unloading pumpkins and working in the pumpkin patch. Those are just all little teeny small things, but that's how I see God working in this church.
And this church has been such a great blessing, and there's so many opportunities for growth in this church in the coming months and years that we're excited to be a part of it, and we're thankful that we're members of this church.
Hello, I'm Thetis Jackson.
And I'm Vernon Jackson.
And we have been asked to say a few words as to what the First United Methodist Church of Chandler means to us. From the moment that we walked out the door our first Sunday here, we knew we had found a church home. Now, a lot of homes, when you go there, you walk in the door and you are greeted with warmth, maybe a hug, and love. That is exactly what we found when we walked in the door of this church. It has been a blessing from that day forward. The church has been there. We've had quite a few illnesses and accidents, and the church has been there for us through thick and thin. They have given us things that is beyond measure. What this church means to us, it means that we can call upon it at any time to be there for us, to help us, to guide us, and to pray for us. And that is what this church means to us.
Thetis and I have had a rough past 2 years. Sicknesses, accidents, and we found a wonderful church congregation. We've found a wonderful preacher and a congregation that has showered us with prayers and good deeds and visits, and it kept our mind off of our troubles and really did a wonderful job. We were very lucky and blessed when we found and were led to Chandler First United Methodist Church.